Hello and happy almost July. Today I'm going to be updating the rolling cart that lives in my bathroom of all of my fragrances that I plan on wearing for the month of July. So the last couple of times I have done a spin the wheel randomizer to choose the scents, but this month I had a very specific set of fragrances in mind that I know I want to smell like this month. So I hope you don't mind that we're not spinning for fragrance this time. I'm just going to show you which fragrance combos I'm going to be using. Also, if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I'm glad you're here. My name is Melissa if you don't know me yet, and I used to be a part-time manager at a Bath & Body Works for about 6 years, and now I'm here on YouTube making Bath & Body Works and fragrance related videos. So if that is something that is up your alley, then make sure you subscribe down below. So these are the scents that I used for June. I'm actually going to start by emptying out this rolling cart, giving it a good dust off, and then I will show you the fragrances I'm going to be wearing. So let's get started. This time I wanted to show you the more random body care items first that I'm going to be putting on the bottom of the cart. Starting with this aromatherapy shower steamer of happiness, which is mandarin and bergamot. We were using this up through June, and there's actually just one steamer left in there. So I'm gonna put this in and it's gonna get used up pretty much immediately. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I love all things nostalgia, things that remind me of being a kid, and just kind of kid-themed body cares is right up my alley. All of these fragrances in this shower gel collection are perfect for summer. They're fruity and fun, and I just love them so much. So this first one is pineapple orange, and to me this smells like Sunny Delight orange juice. Next up I have watermelon lemonade, also very cute. And then I have Superberry Cherry, which to me, I think of the four, this one smells the most nostalgic and the most like L'Oreal Kids to me, so love it for that reason. And then I think this is my favorite of the four. This is Strawberry Vanilla. They just make me so happy. I'm going to be adding in some skincare. I'm not someone who is very big on facial skincare just because I have somewhat sensitive skin on my cheeks especially. I find that the more products I use, the worse quality my skin turns out to be, but I've been using these and it's been okay so far. This is the Banana Milk Cleansing Foam. This is by a Korean brand and you can buy this at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. I think it smells pretty good and it's just kind of fun to use because it's pretty cute. To go along with the banana theme, I found this banana and oat Tree Hut face scrub. I love Tree Hut's body scrubs, and you know what? The face scrubs actually really work well for my skin as well, so I'm thankful for that. This one is a nourishing one, also smells good, and it is a sugar scrub. I don't use this very often just because sugar can be a little bit on the abrasive side. I use it maybe once a week or once every 10 days or something like that, just as a treatment. And then the other thing I've really noticed that works well for my skin is hyaluronic acid. This is probably too old to be using, but I just kind of don't care because I have been using it and it's been working okay. So hyaluronic acid, and it actually has watermelon in it and it smells so good. This is actually by Bath & Body Works. This was during kind of their experimental phase at Bath & Body Works where they were trying out hair products and skincare products well before Moxie and all that stuff. But this is just a moisturizing sleep mask, and you know, once again, I don't use it on the daily. I just use it kind of when I think of it. Maybe once or twice a week I'll use it. I just mainly think it smells good. This is a carryover from last month, actually I think maybe the last 2 months. And this is a body oil by Pacifica, and it is coconut cream body bath and shower oil. It has vitamin E and coconut oil in it, and it just feels really nice after coming out of the shower, especially after an evening shower. And then last but not least, this is some carryover sun care that I use after the shower too as kind of my base layer of sunscreen. This matches the Coconut Cream Pacifica. This is a face shade SPF 30, I think. Yes, SPF 30. And then this is Sun Bum SPF 70. I use this all over my body when I come out of the shower as that first layer of protection. And then I have another sunscreen in my garage that I keep there for spot putting on before I actually go out into the sun. And then the last thing before I show you the fragrance combos, I'm going to talk about hair care. I'm going to continue using this Nourishing Banana hair mask. I started this last month and I really love it. It smells great and it really makes my hair nice and soft. I'll do this about once a week, maybe twice if I'm feeling extra. I'll just put it in my hair after the normal wash and condition, and then I'll do like my body stuff in the shower and then rinse it out after it's sat in for a few minutes. So that's going to be going back in the shower. This is also a carryover from June. This is the OGX Damage Remedy Coconut Miracle Oil. This mainly smells like coconut since it has that coconut oil in it, but it also has vanilla bean and tiare flower in it, which is like a tropical gardenia, so kind of like a creamy coconut floral, and perfect for hot weather. It just smells so beachy and nice. Also makes my hair very soft. For shampoo, I'm gonna be trying something a little bit different. I've never used this before. This is Love, Beauty, and Planet. I have used some of their shampoos and conditioners before, and I gave them kind of like maybe C+, B- rating. It's like not bad, but not good. It's definitely better than the Moxie shampoo, I'll tell you that much. It's definitely more moisturizing. I found it actually was sometimes too moisturizing depending on what I needed for that moment, so I kind of used it back and forth between something else. So I'm interested to try this formula by that same brand. I've never tried like a micellar water shampoo before, and this is a hydrating dream water, scalp nourishing, water to foam lather micellar shampoo. That's a lot of words, and it's apparently watermelon scented / has watermelon ingredients in it. It just sounds so refreshing for summer, so I think I'm gonna like it, but we'll see, and I'll report back to you next month. And then to offset the fact that I'm using a new shampoo I'm unfamiliar with, I'm gonna be putting in my all-time favorite Hugs and Kisses OGX shampoo and conditioner. This is my favorite scent, favorite brand for shampoo at the moment. It smells like cotton candy, pineapple, and coconut, which is perfect for the fragrances I'm about to show you. All right, it's body care fragrance time. I am so excited about this month. I think July is just the perfect time for wearing things that are ultimately fruity, juicy, cold scents, icy, frosty, refreshing scents. I just had such a specific idea in mind that is why I've hand selected these ones instead of randomized them this month. Unlike months like May and June are kind of transitional for me. You never know what the weather's gonna be like here in Idaho. Sometimes it's freezing, sometimes it's hot, and you just never know what you're gonna get. So I feel like the scents can kind of be more random. Unlike this month, I very much know what I wanna smell like. I have 6 fragrance sets, and 5 out of the 6 for me are 10 out of 10, would probably be top favorite of all time fragrances. So I'm so excited to start wearing these. So let me show you fragrance number 1. I selected Coconut Pineapple. This is probably the creamiest of the fragrances I chose because coconut I do associate as kind of my signature fragrance for summer, although as I've gotten a little bit older, I've been starting to switch more towards those juicy fruity scents as opposed to coconut. But coconut always has kind of like, oh, that smells like Melissa. So I had to include at least one coconut in this batch. This is my favorite right now, and I am so obsessed with this scent. Shaved coconut, fresh pineapple, and sugarcane for the coconut pineapple. I used this during May, and I only got a chance to use it maybe twice, and I was not ready to see it go, so I'm excited to bring it back to the rolling cart. I've got it in the Fine Fragrance Mist. Here's what it looks like in the body cream, and I will be putting the shower gel in the shower. By the way, for coconut pineapple, I feel like this fragrance specifically smells better in the shower gel and cream than it does in the spray. It just smells so meant to be in those forms, and I don't know why, it just is. After just using it once, I have officially decided this is my favorite Tree Hut fragrance of all time. It's the pineapple one. It smells so good. So that will be going in the shower to use with coconut pineapple. And then for the deodorant scent, I'm going to be using this Dove Mango Sunshine. Here is another top 10 of all time favorite fragrance alert. So strawberry soda is going to be added to the cart this month, and it has fresh strawberries, bubbly seltzer, and wait for this, crushed ice. So I have it in Fine Fragrance Mist and body cream going in. Here's what the shower gel looks like, and I'll put that in the shower. And then naturally we have to have the perfect scrub to match with strawberry soda, which is Tree Hut Strawberry. To me that smells like peach rings. Like I know they have the peach sorbet one, but when I smell that I get peach rings, but it smells so good. I forgot to add in my mango deodorant to the rolling cart. So with it I'm gonna add this Strawberry Sparkle Dove deodorant as well. Man, this collection sure grew on me, didn't it? So the next fragrance is Cherry Limeade, and this has notes of juicy red cherries, candied lime, and sparkling citrus soda. This smells like sour gummy worms, and I love that so much. Do you see the July theme here? I'm going for like cold, fizzy, fruity drink scents. So gonna be adding this to the cart. This is the Fine Fragrance Mist, and then I also have it in the body cream, which looks like this. Love that packaging too. It's so cheerful and summery. Here's what the shower gel looks like for Cherry Limeade. Does it look familiar? It's like, look how cute. Margarita Citron by Tree Hut is the perfect scrub to go with the Cherry Limeade. I find that the Margarita Citron isn't as strongly scented as the strawberry or the pineapple, but that's okay because when I layer all of these Cherry Limeade goodies together, it just really brings it all out. And then here is the deodorant I plan on using with the Cherry Limeade. I have never used the scent before. I bought this one in the earlier part of spring. This is Native's Key Lime and Sugar. I think it's gonna be more of a sweet key lime pie kind of scent as opposed to the Cherry Limeade is more of that fizzy fruity candy scent. But I mean, how perfect does that go together? It's not often that you find lime scented deodorant, so Perfect match. Okay, so you remember towards the beginning how I said there are like 5 out of 6 fragrances that are 10 out of 10s for me? Well, this is the one that is not necessarily a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a little bit on the floral side, and if you know me well, I do not wear florals very often because they just don't smell right with my body chemistry. I think they smell nice in the bottle, but just something about it doesn't always work. This one does work quite well for me though, and that is the Sleep Aromatherapy Island Edition. This one is hibiscus and lang lang. I find that this one is creamy, coconutty, and sunscreenish enough that it kind of works with my body chemistry anyways. It's one of those scents I never normally would have gravitated towards, but since I tried it, it actually really has grown on me, and I think it makes for a great calming evening shower scent after being outside in the hot sun all day. It just has that kind of soothing, satisfying, I just spent the day in the sun kind of smell. So I'm mainly putting this in for variety from all the fruity scents, so I have something to grab if I'm not feeling fruity in that moment. But also this is gonna be an empty pretty soon. I've got maybe a third left of the cream, maybe a little less than a third. And then here is the shower gel. As you can see, we're kind of like looking at a third left of that as well. And I feel like I could get this finished up either this month or by next month. So if it's not done, I might end up making this a carryover into August as well. I only have that in the cream and the body wash, so to pair with it, I have some At the Beach goodies. This also has kind of that sunscreen smell, although I do like this one a lot better than the aromatherapy. Not that I don't like the other aromatherapy one, I just like this even better. So I think pairing them together will really be pleasant. Also, this is getting close towards the emptying territory, so maybe about a little over a third left on that one. And then this is a product that I love that I will be sad when I run out since they don't often sell these. This is the Aloe Cool Gel in the fragrance At the Beach. And the notes are toasted frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt breeze, and sun-kissed musk. I actually love putting this in the fridge, and then once again, after a long day of being out in the sun, this feels so good for like a cool down. Okay, back to the 10 out of 10 fragrances. That was more like an 8 out of 10 fragrance. Still really enjoy it, but not as much as these other ones. Look at that, it even matches my outfit. So this is Groovy Watermelon. I bought this from semi-annual sale this summer. It's brand new for everyone. This is my favorite scent that summer semi-annual sale brought to us this time around. And it has notes of juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. It's kind of similar to all these other ones, but it adds in that watermelon element that I don't have for my other fragrances yet. This is like the perfect crossover between a tall, cold glass of limeade and watermelon airheads. It just smells so candy, juicy, and edible. Even though I purchased the Groovy Watermelon in all of the different forms, I actually have some other things I'm going to be using with it this time around. I bought this during semi-annual sale of last winter. This is Watermelon Lemonade. I just bought it in the lotion. They didn't have any of the matching scents to go with it. I find that this has more of that kind of bitter watermelon rind scent to it. My one complaint about Groovy Watermelon is that its longevity isn't good enough for my liking. I wish I could smell it all day, but this is what's really going to help me do that. Watermelon Lemonade, I find that when I put this lotion on, I smell it all day, which is really great. So they're gonna pair perfectly and work together nicely. The notes are watermelon ice, sparkling water, and sugared lemon. Don't bully me, just go with it, okay? This is it. Suave Kids 3-in-1 Watermelon Wonder. I just use this for body wash only. I don't use it for my hair or anything like that. It's just for the fragrance and just for something fun, and it smells so good. To me, this has a little bit more of like a watermelon flavored bubblegum scent. All right, regaining some maturity, I'm going to be using Tree Hut's watermelon scrub to pair with all my watermelon goodies, and this is what it looks like. That's going in the shower. And then I have this Rainbow Watermelon deodorant by Pacifica. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like this deodorant. The smell is subpar. It doesn't have a very strong watermelon scent. Like, it's okay, but it has a little bit of like a waxy Play-Doh-y smell. It could just be that it's like old since it's natural ingredients and it just didn't last very long. But also since the formula is all natural and aluminum free, I know it's good for me, but it also just doesn't work as effectively as like a Dove deodorant. Nonetheless, it's better than not having a watermelon scented deodorant at all, so I will be pairing it with my watermelon goodies. Last but not least, I have the most quintessential July fragrance for at least Americans anyway, and that is Firecracker Pop. I am really loving this scent, and I'll tell you why. It reminds me of Charmin' Cherry from the Art Stuff collection. It really does. It's like Charmin' Cherry grew up and this is what it looks like as an adult. It's still got that fun for kids kind of feel, but it has a little bit more of that longevity for adults. Red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry are the notes. It's supposed to mimic exactly those bomb pops with the 3 colors. I've got the cherry on the red part, limeade on the white part, and then the blue is supposed to be blue raspberry. So loving this scent. So I have that in the Fine Fragrance Mist, and then I have it in this cute little travel size body cream that I got from this summer. I actually used a reward on it. Before I didn't have any moisturizer in it at all, so glad to be adding that to my collection. And then here's the matching shower gel I'll put in my shower.
Come here. Hi. Hi. Thank you.
And then last but not least, to pair with my Firecracker Pop, I'm using the Dove Teens Blue Raspberry Deodorant. All right, it is time to put the body scrubs and the shower gels into the shower, and then we're done.
And peach. And then we're done.
Thank you so much for tuning in today and watching me update my rolling cart and all of my Use It Up fragrances. Let me know down in the comments which scents you plan on using this July, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.